Hello dear learners, today we are continuing with the revision on trigonometry. Let's go to this question on reduction formula, which is in all question papers and it also have very good marks. So this is one question where you can score some marks in the examination. Okay, I'm going to explain in detail how to use the reduction formula here. So for sine 140, what you are going to write is you don't have to, you are actually not going to get any mark for writing this. So I am writing it for explanation how we get to the reduction formula. So this is how we get the reduction formula, because 140 is in the second quadrant and we know all the angles in the second quadrant can be written as 180 minus an acute angle. So here 140 can be changed to 180 minus 40. Now tan 350. You just insert a 360 here. That will give you tan 360 minus 350. There is nothing wrong in adding or subtracting a 360 in trigonometry because 360 behaves like 0. Okay, 230 is in the third quadrant. Third quadrant angles are 180 plus theta angles. 180 plus what gives you 30? That is 50. Now sine 420, again you can easily subtract a 360 because it's just like 360 is like 0. So there is nothing wrong in adding or subtracting a 360. So that's you can use. So there is no mark for this. You don't really have to write this step. The mark is for the answers because this is a reduction formula. Now let us analyze what you have written. 180 minus 40 is in the second quadrant and sign is negative. This is, you just subtract. Here also you just subtract. This is third quadrant and cos is negative. Okay, let's write the answers now. Sorry, here it was positive. So here 180 minus sine 180 minus 40 is positive sine 40 times tan 360 minus 315 is tan 45 degrees divided by, this one is a reduction formula, negative cos 50 times sine, when you subtract 360 from 420 you get 60 degrees. Okay, so the mark is for this step where you have written this. Because it's only 5 marks, you may not get a mark for everything, but maybe 3 marks maximum here. Okay, now let's see sine 40. Tan 45 is 1 divided by, now this is another important part. Whenever you see two complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degree. So when you see complementary angles, you can immediately change the cos 50 to sine 40. If you need any explanation, let me write here. We know that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So cos 50 is actually cos 90 minus 40. So 90 means we are going to the co-function. So this is sine 40. So this is what happened here. But we don't need to go all these details. You can directly write, or if you want, you can write this. There is no problem. So the mark is for changing cos 50 to sine 40 times, now sine 60 is a special angle, root 3 over 2. Now sine 40 cancels with the sine 40. There is a negative sign. 1 over root 3 over 2 is 2 over root 3 but negative because of this negative sign. So these two cancel each other. So the final answer is negative 2 over root 3. Okay, now let's go to the second question. So I brought it down here for us to see it well. So here you can see a sine 15 cos 15 together. So now this is one thing that you need to remember. You know the formula 2 sine theta cos theta is the double angle formula for sine. We know that. But if you only see sine theta cos theta, then you must know that there is no 2, it's gone to the denominator. It's sine 2 theta divided by 2. So that's another important result that goes together with the double angle formula. So you have to remember that. So here the sine 15 cos 15, for example. So here the sine 15 cos 15 is actually sine 215, 2 times 15, that is sine 30 divided by 2. That's how we are going to write. Now also look at the denominator. You can see that the angles are repeated. So when they are like this, you compare it with the formula sheet. This is actually like cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. So this means we are going to use the compound angle formula for cos. This is the formula for cos alpha plus beta. So by observing this question, you must know these two before we attempt. Okay, let's go to the answer now. That means the top part can be written as sine 30 divided by 2. Now the denominator is the compound angle formula. Direct application of the compound angle formula. This is the alpha and beta. So you can directly write the answer as cos alpha plus beta, which is cos 45 minus x plus x. So already the x and x cancels, okay, which is equal to 1 over 2 divided by, this 2 is in the denominator now, 2 cos 45, which is equal to 1 over 4 times root 2 over 2. This 2 also came to the denominator, so it's 1 over 4. Then cos 45 is root 2 over 2, so you can cancel here. So the final answer will be 1 over 2 root 2. That is the final answer. Okay, I hope you understand this video. If you understand, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.